Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I wanted to make a video about Bitcoin and remittances and the idea that using Bitcoin, a decentralized monetary open network that can be without permission send money from any point in the world to any other point in the world without any permission really changes things, especially for a place like El Salvador where 20% of the remittances are coming from the US and being controlled by the dollar. And even if it isn't coming directly from the US, all dollars have to go through the Fed in New York coming in, and so they take a cut of that every time somebody sends money home from the US to El Salvador or even Guatemala. All these places where people are working hard to make a living and then have to send money back to their family in a different country. With Bitcoin, it literally puts those middlemen out of business. It takes Western Union and makes them obsolete. There's no reason for them to come into your wallet and take a percent of your hard-earned money that you're sending back to your home country when you have something like Bitcoin that is open, permissionless, and near instant, that you can send them and it will be there right when they need it, and then they can convert Bitcoin back into their local currencies. And this really takes a toll on these middlemen and eliminates them to the point of they're going to have to come up with some other type of scheme to skim off the top of everybody's hard-earned money. And if they're able to do that in the crypto space and make a product that people are willing to use, then good on them. That's the market at play. But a lot of these companies are acting in bad faith when they use something like a Western Union, because there's no reason for them to take a week or 2 weeks to get money to somebody else a few thousand miles away when you can just send it electronically and it'll get there where it's supposed to, when it's supposed to, and almost immediately. And I don't think people are really taking that into account, just how big of an impact that has, especially on Latin American countries who have been the primary source of income for these third parties, and how Bitcoin really eliminates that, puts it back into the hands of the people, and causes them to have to think about the way that they do business, and if they want to be legit about it, or if they want to try to keep scamming everybody and causing more and more people to exit the fiat system and go into crypto, especially things like Bitcoin. And then, once people are in Bitcoin, they see the possibilities and the use case, and we're already seeing it now in places like Venezuela. They're turning to even faster, even more stable cryptocurrencies like EOS. And I even made a video a while ago about how EOS is a hedge against Bitcoin, and how the volatility of Bitcoin goes down whenever you put some of that into EOS, even though the price isn't where we want it and it's lower than we think it should be. If you're trying to hedge against Bitcoin volatility and you put it into EOS, you've done fairly well. That doesn't mean look at the Ethereum to EOS chart where people like to say, oh, EOS isn't doing anything price-wise. But if you look at it over the long term, you could stabilize a lot of your crypto by putting it, a lot of your Bitcoin by putting it into EOS. And people have been doing that in places like Venezuela, and they're starting to use it in a major way for monetary policy, the people grassroots, just like they did in El Salvador. It just started with one Bitcoin beach. You know, in El Salvador, they've got EOS Marketplace, and they can use EOS as currency. And even if you're in North America, you could go on eosmarketplace.io and you can purchase things from Central America, Latin America, and have them ship it to you using EOS. So, you know, these middlemen are going away and they don't even know it yet. And I think they're starting to realize it and they're starting to get scared. So I just want to put that out there. Stoffel Baker out.